Hello, friends. Keeping a balance in golf is essential. I'm sure that's true in most sports. And the action of swinging a golf club at high speed is really trying to meddle with that. Uh, Newton's third law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So when you've got things going forward and down, which is how we're applying force, the greatest amount of force during the downswing to attack the ball, other things are going up and back. And that sort of explains why the world number one, Scotty Scheffler, has some unusual foot positions as he goes through the ball and activities. It's by no means unique. Peter Oosterhouse, a wonderful British golfer from the 70s and 80s, used to do it. And of course, Greg Norman from Australia. So when you're going down and forward, you've got other things going up and back. And uh, I remember with some horror what happened to a world class golfer called Lucas Glover when he was on a hill, I think playing in Los Angeles, where he was on a slope, and this is where it particularly is a problem, that as he swung through, this foot, because it's rising and moving backwards, slipped out completely behind him, and he got quite severely injured by that activity. So make sure, particularly in a bunker where there's sand, which is not a really secure surface, that you flatten the sand under your feet and make sure that your right foot is flat and stays that way. And then with the full swings, be aware that the right foot might slide back on you, and particularly on a slope, watch out for that. Do a couple of practice swings to make sure that you're not going to make yourself vulnerable. Now, the other way that people lose their balance is actually good. And if you watch champions, even the most agile ones in the world, the LPGA players, particularly if they're playing in windy conditions and they're having to manage the wind and the ball flight, you'll see them hit a golf ball and it's this movement, a little stagger step. It's a quarter step with the right foot to regain their balance. And you'll see champions doing that all the time. Gary Player comes to mind, did many shots where he finished that way. And so it's not always wrong to subtly lose your balance.